Hello, everybody. My name is Gmoe, and today we have a very special episode of the Let's Get Real podcast. And the reason why this episode is so special, and the reason why you're seeing me on camera, is because today our special guest is none other than our host, Erick, Claudio.
What's up?
I was gonna do like a whole big, like, you know how like you talk up
Yeah.
the guests and stuff, but honestly, I feel like people know you already, bro.
Yeah.
There's no introduction for this man right here.
What up? What up? What up? Yeah, bro. Next time, if you want to do that and you're having trouble with it, just do it in ChatGPT.
I'm nervous too, by the way. I'm very fucking nervous. That's why I just kind of bombed that intro, but
I think it was good.
it's cool.
I thought it was good. Opie, what did you think?
It was good. I think I was good.
Shout out Opie behind the camera, bro.
Shout out Opie behind the camera. Usually I'm back there, so
Yep.
you
Yep.
got the main man Opie back there.
Yes, sir. But I'm looking forward to being interviewed.
Mm-hmm.
I always do the interviewing.
Mm-hmm.
So this is my first time actually being interviewed. I got interviewed once over like a Zoom call, like I put on IG, but this is my first time actually being interviewed. So I'm excited to see what questions you got for me, G.
Well, you said ChatGPT, and ChatGPT kind of led,
Really?
It
Okay.
helped me out. So,
All right.
fuck it, let's get into it and see where it leads us.
Talk to me, Big G.
Who is Erick Claudio?
The realest man alive. Nah. My name is Erick Claudio, a.k.a. your favorite realtor, or not generic Erick, because I keep it fucking real with your Cloud E. Who am I, man? My story is I'm 25 years old. I grew up in Bell Gardens, California. I was born in Tijuana, Mexico, as you know.
Yes, sir.
Brought to the country when I was 1 year old. Grew up in South Central for a bit, moved to Bell Gardens. I been working since I was 14, started in real estate when I was 18. I have a fiance that I've been with for almost 10 years. I have a 6-year-old son. I'm the oldest of 5 siblings. I love working on creative, fun projects, which I do a lot of with you, Gmoe.
Yes, sir.
I like to work. I like to help people accomplish their real estate goals. I love to provide for my family, and a lot of other shit in between. But in a nutshell, that's who Erick Claudio is.
Dope. I knew that information already.
I know you did.
But the people out there, y'all need to know who this guy
If
is.
you don't know,
Now you know. All right. Question number 1, Claudio Lokes.
Okay, talk to me.
You just mentioned that you do a lot of things, bro.
Yep.
A lot. So my first question is, how do you balance your roles and responsibilities? How do you balance being a realtor? How do you balance being a husband, a dad, a friend, a brother, a son? How do you balance it, bro?
That's a good question, bro, that I've never been asked. How do I balance it? You know what, bro? I think I just I try to plan for things as much as I can, but I also just try to deal with what's in front of me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The way I've planned out my days has changed. So I guess for me, that translates into how I balance things, right? I put my family first, bro. The responsibilities of my family first, which is like taking my son to school, being at family gatherings, you know what I mean? Talking to people on the phone, you know what I mean? I think I really prioritize relationships with people in my life, especially family. Try to spend time with Sophia as much as I can. And then, I guess I go off of priorities. So I prioritize family, right?
Family first.
Then I try to do work. I love to prioritize my work, but that seems to take up most of my day. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're a provider, bro. I mean, that's what today is, bro. You got to be a hustler.
So and I try to set my priorities, man. And what I do is I've created a habit of writing in my journal. For those of you who know, I love to journal.
That's dope.
And what I do is I have this black book, bro, that I just write everything in, right? And what I've done is every night, as much as I can, I try to write down what I want to do tomorrow. A to-do list.
That makes sense.
This is what I got to do tomorrow, and I visualize it in my head. I think, okay, try to look at it, literally look at it happening in my head.
Yeah.
And then as I go through my day, I'm looking in my journal. Okay, what have I done today? Cross it out,
bro. So all right. My bad to interrupt.
Yeah,
but
no,
that
it's okay.
journaling stuff, And then the fact that you're like visualizing it, that's
Yeah.
just manifestation 101, bro.
Right.
You're manifesting what you got to do throughout the day.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
dope. That's dope.
Yeah, and
like
yeah,
that.
bro, that's what I try to do, man. I just try to plan it out. You know, at the end of the day, you look, okay, what I cross out what I don't, and then I circle the ones that I didn't do. That's
okay.
what I don't know. That's where my mind goes.
Mhm.
So I do that, and you know, and then I'm like, okay, how much did you do? How much did you didn't do? And you got to just take a kind of an analysis of it, you know, and then try
Yeah.
to do better the next day. I've gotten better, bro. I remember there was a point where I would write in my journal. I would do that, and then I would do nothing the next day, bro. And then that was always like a shitty feeling.
How'd you get over that?
I think it just came with maturity a little bit, you
Okay.
know, making the decision of the long-term gain.
Mhm.
You know, like I was telling Sophie today, we were at the gym and we were about to do our second workout, and I was like, man, I'm tempted to like not do the second workout, like just go home, you know?
Hey, bro, you're putting me to shame. You said second workout, dog. I
Yeah.
haven't worked out at all today, so fuck.
You know, bro. But I the thing is, I set that responsibility for myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I wrote
yeah.
that down in my journal. I visualize it, and I think what's changed, bro, is before I would make that. Oh fuck it, I'm gonna go home. You know, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
Whatever. You know,
Take the easy route.
yeah, just and I would just be okay with it. You know, but I don't know what's switched in me lately. In the past, I'd say maybe 24 months or something like that. That now I'd rather just do it and not have that eat my head. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the regret and like
Yeah.
like fuck, I should have done it.
I could have just done it. Like
Yeah.
it's the end of the day now. It would have been over. I could have just done it.
Yeah.
You know, and I wouldn't feel that feeling of regret. You know, so yeah, bro. That's kind of how I balance things out, man. I try to plan it out in my journal. I try to set my priorities straight. You know, and just try to get as much done as you can. Sometimes I'm unrealistic, bro. Sometimes today I put some pretty unrealistic things in my journal for the day.
Hey, but you have to do that. You have to
Yeah.
push yourself to that next level, and sometimes you got to be a little unrealistic in your goals.
Yeah,
I think so.
exactly. But yeah, it's a good way to do it. What about you, bro? How do you kind of balance everything, G? I mean, you got a lot going on too, man.
So similar to you, I try to plan it out with a calendar. I like to visualize it. I try to do, because you said you do that like right before like bed, right?
Yeah, try. That's like usually the last thing I do.
Yeah, see, that's awesome. If anybody knows anything about manifestation, that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take those thoughts and ideas into your sleep with you, so
Right.
that way that's in your subconscious. Your
Okay.
subconscious creates your reality.
Yeah, I see.
On some extra shit. You know what I mean? But that's what you're supposed to do. So
Right.
I don't be doing that. I should be doing that. But I do it in the morning.
Okay.
So like in the morning, I'll look at my calendar. All right, I got this. Like today in the morning, I called you.
Yeah.
Like first, like you were like one of the first things I had to do. Call
Right.
Claudio, schedule the podcast, because I prioritize this.
Yeah.
And then, all right, now that I know
Yes.
this is Monday, I can handle this Tuesday. I can
Right.
handle this Wednesday, Thursday,
Right.
and plan out the week.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's
That's
how I
kinda-
do it. Mondays are very important.
For sure. I feel like I've been trying to wake up early, bro. Like 5:30 a.m. Because the thing is, I like to go to the gym at 9 a.m. 9 to 11 a.m. And if I don't do anything in the morning for work, I'm not getting my work day started like till 12. And that's a shitty feeling. I'm like, man, am I really I haven't done any work today and it's noon?
Yeah.
You know, sometimes that's happened to me. So I've been trying to wake up like at 5:30, get on my computer, look at all the new listings for the day, do some video editing. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And what's happened is if I don't write down the night before what I'm going to do that early in the morning, I don't wake up. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm like, it's 5:30, alarm's ringing. I'm like, what? I don't even know what I'm going to do, bro. I'm just going to go to sleep, you know?
Yeah.
But if I've already assigned myself a responsibility of, I got to check the new listings. I got to do this. I got to, send this email.
First thing in the morning, you wake up and you're ready to go.
Yeah, I already know what the plan is, you know? So I think that's
Yeah.
been a big differentiator. Because, yes, I'm not perfect, bro. I miss in the nighttime, too, and I do it in the morning.
Yeah.
You know, the journal and stuff. And I'm like, sometimes it's like, well, now it's like, it throws me off. You know what I mean?
I personally, I feel like when I do it in the morning, sometimes I'm playing catch up.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Right.
I'm gonna take your advice. People at
Yeah.
home, I think y'all should take that advice. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take it, and I'm gonna start doing those same plans
Yeah.
in the nighttime.
It's cool, bro. The only downfall with it is sometimes, bro, I write things down that are very exciting. and then I can't sleep, bro, because I'm thinking about it. I'm literally up.
Hey, that's a good problem.
It's
though.
a good problem.
It's a good
I guess so, right? But I'm like literally, bro. Like I've had it, bro, where I'm like lying in bed. It's like been an hour. I'm like, man, I'm just thinking about all the shit I got to do tomorrow and how excited I am for it. You know, so yeah, that's kind of the little downfall for it. You know, prepare to be excited.
All good. I'm gonna take that advice, bro.
For sure, bro.
Let's move on to question number 2. All right. Okay. Career beginnings.
Okay.
Could you share the story of how you started your career in real estate and what motivated you to pursue that path?
Okay. I started in real estate when I was 18. I had no influence. I didn't know anybody in the business. The little bit of influence I did was from Mr. Keitlinger, the economics teacher at BG.
Shout out Mr.
Economics teacher.
Keitlinger.
I
Pay
wish
yourself first.
I wish I could thank him. I don't know where he is. I hope he's around.
Yeah.
Because he showed us his real estate portfolio, and he talked to us about the properties he owned. And I was like, man, that's cool. You know?
Yeah.
And I had been selling shoes in Huntington Park for 4 years, 3.5 years at selling shoes and hats since I was 14. And I knew I loved talking to people. I knew I loved being social. I knew you needed to sell to make money, you know? So
Yeah.
I remember just inspiration from that class, bro. One day I was like walking around at lunch with Sophie or something, and I was like, what's the best thing I could sell? Make a lot of money with is buildings, right?
Fucking house,
So-
bro. There's nothing bigger than that, I don't think, as far as
real estate,
money.
exactly. So I remember telling Sophie like in lunch, I was like, babe, I'm gonna sell real estate. And I remember she told me, she's like, that's just some like wild idea you got right now. You know, you're gonna get over it, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, bro, God does everything perfectly, man. I'm driving down Florence, in Bell Gardens on Florence, and I think it's Scout right before you cross the bridge to get to Downey.
Yep.
There's that big building, VIP real estate firm. That's where I started my career. Shout out to, if they ever see this, Alex Felix, Robert Conger. Those are the guys that first helped me out. Saw a big sign, bro, outside of the office said real estate classes for me now. I was very, interested in calling. I hit him up.
I remember when you worked there.
Yeah, you remember, right?
Yeah. I remember there was like an event going on, and they paid us in pizza to like direct the cars or something.
Yeah.
I just had that vivid memory of getting
I
paid
remember
in
that.
pizza
Yeah.
when we were like 18, 19 or something.
I remember that, bro. I wasn't there,
Yeah.
but they hit me up. They were like, any homies who are down to just pull up, get some work done.
Exactly.
So that's where I started, bro. They had the big sign real estate class for me now. At the same time, I was, I started going to Rio Hondo, the community college, right after graduating.
Mm-hmm.
And I was doing both at the same. I was just so much more excited about real estate,
Yeah.
and I thought, okay, I can either go to college for the next 4 or 5 years, come out with a degree, make my mom happy, you know what I mean? Or I could just pursue this real estate thing that I'm really excited about and people are telling me I'm going to be good at.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I dropped Rio Hondo after like 6 weeks and I just started doing real estate. And first you got to get your license, and it's a tough business, man. Very competitive. A lot of people, it's not too hard to get your license. That's why, as a result, we have so many realtors.
Yeah.
So I started there. I'm a working guy. I was like, what do I got to do? They were like, get on the phone, start calling people. Right? Started calling people. There was a couple other agents there that liked my vibe. They liked the way I sounded on the phone. They liked the young guy putting in work. So they were like, join our team. I was like, okay, I'll join you guys' team. They pay me a little salary to call for them and things like that and learn from them. It was awesome. For Fernando Ayala and Pablo Fuerte, if they ever see this too, man, they were the ones that like were like, yo, we'll put you on, Eric.
Yeah.
And it was cool. I learned a lot with them. And then just I was getting pulled in different directions, bro. People that wanted to mentor me and help me out. So they left that office and I went with them, right?
Okay.
And then,
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, they left to Keller Williams, actually.
Oh,
and
shit.
Cerritos.
Full fucking circle, huh?
Yeah. And I'm a Keller Williams now, guys, at the moment, by the way. I just joined them.
K-Dub.
And they moved over there, and then I got persuaded by the people at VIP to come back. They're like, nah, bro, like, come back. You know what I mean? Why'd you leave, with these foos?
Yeah.
So I got persuaded, bro. I was getting pulled, and I fell for it as a young guy. You know what I mean? So I went back to them. Luckily, bro, after working there a bit, I also got offered a job there as a recruiter. so they were paying me a salary. I had Ethan was about to be born.
Yeah.
I needed a salary.
Yeah.
So and that's something I always tell people that want to get into an industry. There's so many salary positions in every industry.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Go get a low paying job at whatever industry you want to be a part of, and more than anything, you're gonna learn. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I started being the recruiter at VIP, just talking on the phones. Learned I didn't like to deal with realtors and their bullshit.
Yeah.
On the recruiting side, I'm a realtor, right? So how can I say that?
Yeah.
But on the recruiting side, man, like I was like, I don't really want to be recruiting realtors. You kind of know the frustration, Gmoe, you know?
For some context, I worked not in the real estate. I can't say that I worked in real estate, but I worked real estate adjacent, and I've dealt with a lot of real estate agents. So yes, I understand your pain.
And I know you get the frustration. So at the same time I was doing the recruitment, bro, I started tapping into web design and marketing and using Canva, which was early at the time.
Hey, you put me on Canva, bro. Canva, it's people, man.
I gotta say, I've made and saved so much money by just knowing how to use Canva.
For sure.
So and that's when I kind of got into this digital side of it. Was really intrigued by it. So then and I wasn't like in the recruiting no more though. So then I looked for another job. Then I got hired with my boy Dean Thomas in Redondo Beach, bro. And
Real Estate Corp, shout out to them.
As his assistant, he liked all the marketing stuff I knew how to do, which he really pushed me, bro, to like, because Dean was like, yo, Eric, can we figure this shit out? Can we do this and this? I was like, I don't know. Let me see, you know?
Yeah.
And then I started tapping into getting those skills better. And yeah, man. And then all at the same time, bro, keeping salary positions in the industry, but always still try to prospect and sell a house. And little by little, my business picked up. And, you know, now luckily, I'm fully on my own, just selling real estate completely independently full time. And that's kind of the story, man, of how I got to here in the real estate business. I love it, bro. I mean, I've sold multi-million-dollar homes. I've sold small homes to first-time buyers. I've sold investor projects, you know.
Sick.
So it's at this point, it's like I know I'm going to do this at least for a very long time in my future. You know what I mean? Because I've seen the success. I've seen the downfall of it. And sometimes, bro, when I look at the future of real estate, I'm like, man, a young guy like me, I hope a lot of other young realtors like me are realizing that, bro, we're next up. And we're going to...
you guys are next gen.
We're next gen, bro.
Eventually, you guys will inherit the businesses. Exactly. You guys will inherit the brokerages.
All that market share, bro. There's so many of the same realtors doing a lot of the business. Mm-hmm. And, you know, not everybody's old, right? But like, I just feel this rush of the floodgates opening of all this next generation of realtors that are about to just fucking dominate, bro.
Yeah, like mid-20s, you know? Like that's a great age. You know, you started when you were 18, so I feel like you got an advantage on people that are, you know, your age right now. Like, you got some years on them.
I love the feeling of being only 25 and being able to say I've been 7.5 years in the business. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, I've been meeting people recently that they're in their 40s and they're just new.
Yeah. I've come across some like older realtors that just started. And honestly, if you were to start right now at 25, that's still great. Yeah, that's still young.
Exactly. That's why the future is bright, bro. And I have huge goals that are written on the whiteboard right there. You know what I mean? And I look at them every day. And bro, real estate is gonna change my life and the life of everybody around me. I know that for a fact.
That's dope, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm happy to see your progress. I'm happy to see your progression in your career.
Thanks, bro.
And
you've been there from the get-go. OP too, man, behind the camera. He's been seeing it from the beginning, bro. And there's still so much road ahead, man. Yeah. There's still so much road ahead.
I'm excited for the day that I'm in position to do a deal with you. Bro. You know what I mean? I can't wait. I can't wait to bring you something like, hey, Claudio, this is it right here, bro. Let's make it happen.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. We believe it, bro. Exactly, man.
That will happen.
It's going to happen, bro, without a doubt, man. So I think everybody's got to know at least a little bit about real estate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And we're running parallel, bro. It's going to fucking happen, you know?
So you talked about, like, salaries, right? And, like, some of these other positions that you had to take in real estate that wasn't necessarily real estate, right?
Being a realtor, right.
Being a recruiter, being an assistant, doing the web design, doing some marketing.
Right.
I want to talk about content creation because you've been putting in some work on your videos, bro. And that's super dope too. Yeah. Let's talk about that for a second.
Man, I've been super inspired to do content lately, bro.
Yeah, man, killing it.
It's like we were talking about earlier off camera, is like before me and Gmoe worked on a lot of shit together, right? And we'd have an idea, but we don't know how to do it. You know what I mean? I didn't quite have the equipment. I didn't quite have the know-how of where to go and what to do to execute my idea. But lately, bro, I've been feeling like, man, I get an idea and I know what to do. I know where to go. I know what has to happen, So that's what it is, bro. I've always had ideas for content, but now my skills have increased that I feel like I can actually just create it whenever I actually want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't gotta wait on nobody.
Exactly.
That's dope.
And that's something people gotta understand, man. Is you're gonna wear a lot of hats in the beginning of any kind of thing you do. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of realtors don't want to get. I'm not a video editor. You kind of have to be a little bit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or it takes a lot of time, but if you can't outsource it, and you got to do it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, you're gonna have to learn how to run a camera a little bit. I do a lot of stuff on my iPhone.
Nowadays with technology, bro, you could do like 99% of the stuff that you need on your phone. You don't need fancy cameras. You don't need a lot.
Exactly. We do have more stuff for the podcast, but as far as just setting up a light and a camera on the phone, and even just the audio on the iPhone, the microphone that captures the audio,
it's still pretty solid.
It's still clean, bro. It's just a matter of, honestly, a lot of people just don't try, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of people just don't even give it a try. And they think it's just hard, and we don't even give it a try. So just give it a shot. And when you have an idea, just fucking see what it takes to do it, and just expect it to not do well, bro, at the beginning. That's
I would go into it with like no expectation almost.
Exactly.
If you get 1 or 2 likes, fuck it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
exactly.
Like, who cares? Just do it.
I mean, it's been cool to see my numbers go up on my following. I'm almost at 1,300 now, which is not a lot compared to a lot of people, but
no, I've seen it grow, bro. I've seen. Where did you start at?
I was like at 600 for a long time, and then little by little, I was like, let me get to 1,000.
I remember when you crossed 1,000, we were talking about it, like, bro, you're gonna reach that 1,000 mark,
exactly.
and then
my goal right now, bro, is 10,000 followers.
10K, that's doable.
But engaged followers, bro, people that are actually enjoying my content. You know what I mean?
That's what we talked about off camera too, is having actual engaging followers. Don't buy your fucking followers, guys. That's just, it's weird.
People
can
know.
Know.
Yep.
You look weird. You look like you're clout chasing. It's just, don't do it.
Right. Just do it organic. And you know what, bro? People don't realize that those little bit of people that see your story, those 50, 100 people that see your story, bro, those are 50, 100 souls, lives that know other people, and if you brand to them consistently, when they need you, they're gonna remember you, because they're gonna be like, although I might post something that's maybe not completely real estate related, like I posted a video about Redondo Beach restaurants recently. Like, it just reminds, that's Erick. What does Erick do? He's the real estate guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
you're staying top of mind for whatever it is that you're promoting.
Yeah. People, I mean, because I know 20 likes might not sound like a lot, bro. That's 20 people, bro. They put 20 people in a room, bro. You're going to see how many people that is. You know what I mean?
It's a lot of fucking people.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So try to organize a fucking party or a dinner for 20 people, bro.
It's a lot of work, bro.
So that's what I you definitely have to have a love for it, though. You have to have a genuine interest in doing it.
Honestly, a sense of humility too, because not everything is gonna hit.
Nope.
People are gonna call you what they're gonna call you.
Yeah, literally right before we started recording, somebody commented, some stranger commented on my post, "Loser." You can't let that shit that gets to some people, bro.
It does. I've seen it happen. I posted, for people that don't know, I make music, so I posted my music to pages, like the food community. I posted my music to those pages.
Yeah.
And just get eaten alive. Yeah. Like, they just destroy you. They talk all this shit in the world.
Yeah.
And maybe the first one kind of sucked, but by the second, third, fourth, it's whatever, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Give a fuck.
You have the time to write this negative comment, bro. Like, I think you should worry about yourself, man.
Yeah. I mean, there's a 50 Cent song says that I need you to hate.
Right.
I need you for your energy.
Yeah.
When people are hating, I feel like that's also a form of admiration.
It is.
You know what I mean? Like,
it is.
For them to go out of their way to say something negative to you, that's a lot of energy.
Hey, I don't want to sound like fucking
Reciprocate.
ghetto or cliche, but my haters make me famous. You know what I mean?
Real shit, bro.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of people come up on hate. You know what I mean? Just be-
bro. There's a gang of people that watch my stories,
Yeah.
but never like, support, share, nothing. But they're always watching.
Exactly.
And in a way, they are your fans as well.
Yeah.
You know, because they're keeping their eyes on you. They're
Yeah.
watching. You know, they're giving you that energy.
Exactly. And they're seeing it, bro. That you're taking up space in their brain.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Whatever it is you're doing that you're posting, like whenever they need you for that or want to connect somebody to that thing, you're gonna be that person. You
Yeah.
know? So
Yeah.
you
Full circle.
just gotta keep doing it, bro. You know. But yeah, you definitely gotta love what you're doing, though. You
Yeah.
gotta love what you're doing. It can't be on some bullshit. You know.
Don't be doing shit just to do it, man. Don't be busy just to be busy.
Right.
Okay. This next question kind of ties back into what I just asked you. How do you leverage your content creation to enhance your real estate business? We kind of talked about that, but are there any specific strategies or tips that you could give somebody?
Absolutely, bro. Your Instagram is your resume nowadays. You know what I mean?
I agree.
It's your social
agree.
resume, bro. I'll use a very recent example. On Sunday, I was at a listing appointment. A
Mhm.
family wanted to sell their home and buy another one.
Okay.
And it was a two older couple, right? They're not on social media, but they had a 28-year-old son and a 22-year-old son,
Okay.
right? So I was like, when I was there, I was like, look at how I make property videos.
Mhm.
Check out my content. Even older people understand that there's so many eyes on social media, and they know that there should be some kind of video promotion, right?
Yeah.
So I showed them. I'm like, this is what I'm doing. This is my resume of videos. You know what I mean?
And that's what's gonna help you sell their house.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's one way of leveraging the content. And then you know, on that note, I was like, bro, you know, son of these people, let me get your Instagram, bro. Let's add each other on Instagram.
Mhm.
And yeah, I added him on Instagram. I don't. He didn't like any of my stuff, but I'm sure he took a scroll. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's looking. For
Exactly.
sure.
And I also used it to show off my family. I was like,
Mhm.
when I meet with people, I tell them my story. This is who I am. I have a family. Like, look at my son. You know what I mean? Look at my wife. This is
Yeah.
why you're paying me money, so I can support these people. You know what I mean? So
It humanizes you.
it humanizes it. You know.
Mm.
So besides the constant branding of those same people that watch your story.
Yeah.
You know, learn how to leverage that stuff in situations, especially if you're like in sales, right? You're trying to sell something. You know, in real estate, I got to sell myself. You know, and that's complete leverage there. It's like, check out what I've done. You know, look at what I do, and you want to scroll through it, you're gonna learn more about me. You know, like I think it's cool when people post their Twitter thoughts or their tweets. You know what I mean? I have a little highlight of that because I'm like, I feel like that's a cool way to know how people think. You know what I mean? You understand how to kind of rep.
Yeah.
So that's another way. I'm like, I don't, and you know, man, it's I think it's just about being genuine on social media, and then it's all just gonna kind of connect and show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
That's
yeah,
dope.
bro.
That's dope. We kind of answered the question in the first,
Yeah.
first half. So,
Yeah,
but for sure that leverage part was cool.
for sure, man.
Next question. Inspiration and role models. Do you have inspiration? Do you have role models?
Yeah, man.
Mentors? Things like that?
You know, I mean, there's several, right? Depends on like what part of my life and business. Like when it comes to like my life and my family,
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely trying to be like my dad. You know,
Yeah.
being a great father, always there for his family. You know, even like my grandma, the older people in my family who raised me, like they're my role models to how to be with family. You know,
Yeah.
when I look at something like business, yeah, man, I draw inspiration from my mentors, from seeing other people's success in real estate, and thinking I want to be like that. So what does it take to get there, right? And then you start figuring it out. A lot from the people around me, bro, from you, from Opie, when seeing you guys work on stuff, you know what I mean? And thinking like, man, like, what are they gonna do to reach their goals? You know what I mean? What am I gonna do to reach mine? Like, it's like we're all on our own little path, but it's like we're all watching each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and it's cool because we like our network of friends and the people that kind of like came together like after high school and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like I think we all feed off of each other in a
Right.
positive way, and we all use each other for like our services.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like I purchased insurance from Opie. Shout out Opie.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
I have an investment account with him.
For sure.
You hire me for video stuff. You know what I mean? Like
exactly.
when real estate's a huge purchase. People
Yeah.
only buy like real estate once in their fucking
Yeah,
life, but
right.
when that time comes, I'm gonna need your help.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly, bro. Like I think about also like Deadloop, bro. Like I love I shout out Deadloop, man. I love seeing the things he's been doing, bro, at Dodger Stadium and all these venues and shit, all these weddings and these big events. I've seriously some cool shit. I go, man, like that's
That
you know?
we're the same age, but I always say this: we're the same age, but Nestor Deadloop, that's the big homie. I look up to that motherfucker in so many ways. Like his hustle is crazy.
Exactly, bro. So and that's what that applies to Nestor, to you making a sick ass video, and I'm going, what the fuck, you know what I mean? Like, how do I do that, you know, or how do I create my version of that, you know? And it's same thing for all of us, bro. So I draw inspiration from a lot of places, and you know, obviously my son, bro, like, you know, thinking about Ethan, and that's I think more of a drive, but he also inspires me, you know what I mean? Yeah. But you know, certain people on Instagram, you follow some accounts for a long time that you go, okay, man, that's cool, and you know, so different places, bro, and ultimately it just kind of ultimately, bro, it kind of just comes to me, these kind of ideas, you know, from the inspiration. I be getting ideas when I'm driving, bro. When I have a long drive ahead of me, I kind of like it because I'm like, man, I just get to think, you know, and then I see things, and then I connect them, and then I get ideas, and then I get realizations, you know what I mean? I'm like, oh, okay, I'm gonna do that. You know,
that's cool. I think being alone and like isolation is it's scary in the sense that it's addicting. You know what I mean? Like I love to be alone. I'm introverted, so
I do too, bro. I love my space.
The best thinking though, and the best ideas happen during those times.
Yeah, 100%, bro.
You know,
all my tweets. If you see any good tweets I have, I fucking came up with them while I was driving, bro.
Dolo.
I could tell you while I was driving, bro. I came up with that shit. You know.
All right. That was cool. That's cool. You know, inspiration. Inspiration is fucking huge, dog. Bro. Next question.
Okay.
Looking ahead, what kind of legacy do you hope to leave, like in the real estate field, in your family life, and what are some long-term goals? What's Claudio up to in the long run?
Oh man, that's a good question, bro. Because it's hard to think very long-term, man. I was watching a interview or the speaker Patrick Bet-David, who wrote this book, Next 5 Moves, the one I did a book review on. And he was talking about like how people only look maybe 2 years ahead, a year ahead, fucking a week ahead. That's as far as their peripheral can think, you know. So I'm thinking like, I was thinking about how far do I can see like 5 years ahead, what I want to be doing in 5 years. But when I heard him talk, I was like, man, what about 10? Have I really thought about 10 or 15 or 20? You know, I mean, I know that ultimately I want to sell enough real estate to invest and buy my own. I want to have properties that I hold and rent. I know I want to be working on flips. I don't know if that one day that'll be turned into developments, right?
Yes, and I don't want to say too much about it right now, but I think our paths may cross in developments, bro.
For sure.
I'm very interested in that as well.
Absolutely, bro. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that's one of the ways I want to invest and grow it after, because, you know, I'm going to sell enough real estate commissions, and then that's going to be able to feed the rest. So definitely a real estate empire, you know, whatever that may end up being.
Do you want a brokerage? You want to be the boss?
You know, bro, maybe. I've seen kind of the management side, same thing we're talking about, frustration with realtors, you know. I've seen, you know, kind of how to manage his office, how much money it makes, how much it doesn't make, how much responsibility versus money. You know, I definitely know that at one point I'm gonna be doing enough real estate volume to need a team, you know, of other good realtors under me. Yeah. I don't know if that later on morphs on to becoming an
entire office.
It could. I don't know, but I definitely know that I want to have high quality people around me.
What would you call your office, bro? If you had an office?
I thought about it a little bit.
Yeah, I know you
have. In the back
of
my head, I as many people may or may not know, I carry myself as Erick, Claudio, your favorite realtor. So at a S, your favorite realtors, you know.
That's hard.
Like, you know, like
your favorite realtors.
Yeah. So plural. like whoever's name it is, your favorite realtor, Gmoe Mosquera, your favorite realtor.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Just
the same thing. You know what I mean? Like maybe that's kind of where I would go with it, bro.
That's dope, bro.
Damn, I
That's
kind of
dope.
am manifesting it in the back of my head by myself.
Low key, dog. It's that subconscious. It's a subconscious.
Another thing, bro, that I definitely want to include is man, I want to own like a creative agency or something, bro. You know what I mean?
We may have to cross pass on that one too,
I
dog.
think me and you already knew that, bro. Like,
Yeah.
like just like, well, how cool would it be to have a like right? We're doing this in my little 1-car garage right now in Gardena, but if we had a big studio, bro, with a podcast area, a music studio, somewhere to throw shows.
Yeah.
A team running it, you know, so it makes money. It's got to make money.
Claudio,
You know what I mean?
you're tripping me out because I've thought about this.
Yeah.
Like I really have. I've thought about having a one-stop shop commercial building where a young artist that I was
Yeah.
could go and just, it's a playground.
Yeah.
You have a photo area, right, where you could run professional photo shoots, a psych wall, right?
Right.
You have a green screen. You could do some crazy stuff with a green
Yeah.
screen. You have a few podcast studios you could rent out.
Yeah.
You know, we'll have our personal one. You know, keep it cool.
Hell yeah.
We'll have some music studios, maybe 2 or 3.
Right.
You know what I mean? Have some rehearsal space.
Yeah.
Have like a small venue space.
I love that shit, bro. I love
That's the idea, bro.
I love music. I love art. I love creativity.
Mm-hmm.
I love content. So like, you know, I love the web design, the design, graphic design,
Yeah,
creating
yeah.
brands and logos.
Have an office area for like marketing and for graphic design and all that. All
Love
of it.
that shit, bro. I love that shit. So I definitely know I want to tap into that bigger side of that one day, and that'll I think about it, you know, cause kind of as an example, like
Hey.
ASAP Rocky Og, you know,
Okay, yeah,
type
yeah.
of thing, you know. But what
And the cut.
in the cut? It could be in the cut.
Bro, if because that's a huge thing for one person to take on by herself.
Yeah, I need a team and money.
Nestor,
Yeah,
me, you, the In the Cut squad.
yeah.
You know what I
we could be
mean?
running that, bro.
We could run that together as a crazy trifecta. I'm manifesting that shit right now. Put it on
Yeah.
camera because that's gonna happen.
'Cause
If you truly believe it, it's already yours.
Yeah,
We're gonna
bro.
make it happen.
I would love that, man. I would love that, and that's definitely something part of cause as we've known, bro, and understand now that all that creative shit also pulls back into real estate.
That's what I was talking about. But it's just not residential. It's commercial.
Yeah,
If we could find a flip on a commercial real estate and just keep it for ourselves instead,
Yeah.
build it out to our playground, then we're
and
golden.
that's one side, the ownership of it.
Yeah.
But I also mean, I guess I mean marketing, you know? And I think about, because I have a lot of ideas, bro. Like, I've been thinking about, like, my real estate property tours. I want them to be, like, rap music videos, bro.
Yeah, you were telling me about it.
I'll tell you about that.
Yeah.
To crazy effects, bro. Like,
Yeah, I can help.
super different, super unique, like, super dope. So I'm like, yo, like, how cool would it be if I had a whole fucking studio
Yeah.
that kind of does shit like this, you know?
Yeah.
Just like ASAP Rocky Og, right? Kind of thing. You know what I mean? He does that for his own shit. So that's what I'm thinking. I'm like,
Who else has something like that?
I'm sure there's many others that I don't know.
Yeah,
about,
there's
you know?
like creative spaces. It's just
Yeah.
like a huge glorified creative space.
Exactly,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
Exactly. And just be fucking a cool spark, fucking art, people painting and
Yeah,
shit.
we could have mad events there all the time.
Exactly, bro.
Just-
So
it'd be fun.
you know, so that's what I'm thinking, man. That's definitely part of the legacy. I want to bring it back to the question. Is part of the legacy I want to have behind is some kind of creative space where I could just be all day. Because you know the question I like to ask people, bro, is if you didn't have to worry about money,
Mhm.
what would you do all day?
Bro, you see, this is your inner host coming out. Now you're asking me the questions and shit.
Bro, but then I ask myself that question though,
Yeah.
right? You know, what would I do all day? And I wouldn't be at an open house. You know what I mean? To be real
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah, you'd be doing something creative.
I'd be
bro.
fucking making music, bro, by the beach and fucking, you know, making art and hosting podcasts and
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
We're kind of already doing it.
We are,
You
but
know
we
what I
gotta
mean?
worry
Which is
about money
cool.
still, you know. So
Yeah.
you know, but yeah, bro, that's definitely all part of it, man. It all connects back, and it's part of the legacy I want to leave behind, aside from family and all that shit that we already know and understand. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure.
So I'm not sure how long we are into the interview. I think we're about like 40 minutes in.
Okay, cool.
Um,
We try to keep it under an hour. Just so
Yeah.
people know. All right.
I think I'm gonna start doing some.
You're the host, G. You're the host, G.
Yeah, no.
You tell me, bro. You're the host.
I'm piggybacking off of
All right.
the format that we already got.
Cool.
I'm gonna scroll and I'm gonna find your first Instagram post, bro.
I'm like 350 deep right now, bro.
I'm gonna scroll. We're gonna figure it out.
All right.
We're gonna play the Jeopardy music.
Opie, what do you think, bro? I'd like to see Gmoe do more hosting on the show.
It's been fun.
Yeah, bro. It's cool, man. It's cool to run the conversation, you know?
Yeah, and just see where it kind of leads, you know?
Yeah, exactly, bro. And like we talked about, man, it just kind of expands. I think it expands maybe even the kind of people we can interview, bro. You know, like we should get one like this, bro, that has your thing, Thank God for God.
Oh, yeah.
And we switch it out when you host, you know?
That'd be sick.
That would be tight.
How much did that cost, bro?
It was like $100 on Canva.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Oh, on Canva too? Straight from Canva?
I got it straight from Canva.
Damn, I didn't even know that.
I think my boy David, the print shop, could do it for cheaper.
Oh man, this is a home run, bro.
You got there?
Your first post, April 14th, 2016.
I know what it is.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, bro. I've scrolled down there. Let me see what it says again. Yep, it's a picture. You guys will see it on the thing. It's a picture of my ultrasound of my son Ethan. Shout out Ethan, I love you, buddy.
Shout
it
out
says
Ethan.
Some say I'm too young and I'm not ready, but it's never a perfect time for a baby. I'm gonna keep working my ass off to provide and become a great example and father to my precious child. I can't wait to meet you. That hasn't changed, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. That's awesome. That's your first post
Yeah.
on Instagram.
That hasn't changed, bro. That statement has not changed, you know?
I mean, we could dive deep into that, and I could tell you to explain that, but
Yeah.
it's self-explanatory, though.
Yeah, man.
That's your baby.
Yeah, bro. When, you know, think about having a kid, as you know, bro, you got no choice now, man.
Yeah.
You better have something to feed that baby, you know?
That's honestly, I could say not everybody does, but that's when you kind of like become a man in a sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We talked about that. We tell people that, bro. You want to accelerate on your goals? Have a kid.
Have a kid, bro.
Yeah.
That's gonna put that fire on your ass.
Exactly,
like,
bro.
More than anything.
And having the fire under your ass, bro, is so awesome. You know,
Yeah.
we were talking about that a little bit earlier. Is being pressured a little bit, but saying like, "Yo, this is good pressure." You know what I mean? It's getting my ass to work. You know,
it's that inspiration. It's all that. That's your why. You know,
back against the wall is your biggest blessing.
All right, we're gonna run some questions.
All right, let's run.
The same exact questions
Okay.
that you ask everybody. Now you gotta answer them.
All right.
Going out or staying in?
Damn, I gotta be real. I love the streets, bro.
You for the streets, Claudio? For the streets.
Nah, I mean I enjoy staying in, bro. But after a day or 2 days being in, I gotta go be out, do some working, networking, having fun. You know, I enjoy being out.
You're a social person, bro.
Yeah.
Dope. I knew that.
Yeah,
I knew that.
You do that.
Smoking,
be out with
drinking, none or both.
Ah, shit. A balance of both.
Smoking and drinking.
A balance of both, bro. Yeah. Hell yeah,
Both?
man. A little balance of both.
Yeah, you're really into beer, huh? You got me on some crazy
Bro.
IPAs, craft beer. You put me onto that stuff.
Shout out my primo. He put me on a craft beer. I love my hazy IPAs. I'm trying to stop a little bit, bro, because, man, they get you a little bloated. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get rid of the belly right now.
Okay. Describe your style in 1 to 3 words.
Damn. Ah, shit. I be asking people this,
You
bro.
be asking people
That's
this
a hard
shit.
question, bro.
Hell yeah.
Fuck.
When you asked me this, I was like,
1 to 3 words. I'm gonna say, I want to throw confident in there,
confident.
and I want to throw I'm gonna say 3 words: confidently being myself.
That's fire, bro. The fuck? That's a quote right there.
Yeah, confidently being myself. That's 3 words.
Confidently being myself. That's a shirt, bro.
That's my style.
Yeah, that's dope. Go to fast food.
I'm always down for In-N-Out.
In-N-Out.
Always down for In-N-Out, bro. I've had it, and I'm like the next day, and I'm still down. You know?
What do you get there, bro? I used to get the double with grilled onions.
I like the 3x3, bro. I gotta go 3 patties,
Yeah, 3
animal
by 3.
style. Yeah,
Animal style.
If
Fire.
I don't want to feel too crazy with the buns, I just go protein style, and if I fuck it up with the lettuce, bro,
yeah,
it's
lettuce
still,
wraps.
Still so bomb. A little messier, but it's still so good. You know?
Yeah, In-N-Out. That's some Cali stuff, man.
Hell yeah.
Overspending versus oversaving.
I gotta keep it 100, bro. overspending right now, because I'm just dropping everything I can into like my business, bro, and then life is so fucking expensive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I I should I should save a little bit more of my money, but I'm also like, fuck it, bro.
We're young to like. We're young enough to enjoy it.
Exactly.
You know what
bro.
I mean? I could see like over saving in like our 40s, 50s, but like 20s and 30s, bro. We got energy. I feel it. Let's enjoy some stuff.
And that's why I be thinking like we're Rolling Loud, bro, going to that festival. I'd be like,
Yeah.
man, it's so expensive. But then I'd be like, you know what? I'm not gonna be interested in doing this when I'm 33.
Hell
you know,
no.
like
No way.
Fuck it, you know.
Yeah, 23 is a lot younger than 33. Okay. All-time favorite artist.
Damn, all time.
I guess you can have a few.
If I had to put just like off the top of my head, Kendrick comes into my mind.
K-Dot.
Fuck, bro. I'm a huge Don Toliver fan right now.
Okay.
I love like all his music. Man. Who else, bro? Gmoe.
Hey, shout out.
Fucking yeah, man. That's a few, man. I mean, there's a lot on the list. I listen to a lot of different, definitely hip hop, rap, you know.
Yeah.
But those are some names that are definitely I love their shit.
Finish this phrase. The way to my heart is blank. You be asking this shit to people, bro.
Yeah. No, I got. How do you say genuinism? Being genuine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Keeping it real.
Keeping it real, bro.
Let's get real.
Yes, sir.
That's dope. All right. Last few questions.
Okay.
Any goals for 2023? We're about a little more than halfway through the year. How do you want to end it?
Selling more real estate, helping more families. I had a goal beginning of the year to get 10,000 followers by the end of the year.
Sick.
I unless I have a few videos blow up, I don't know if I'm gonna get there.
Hey, bro, drop some money behind your videos, and I promise you'll see growth. When you just boost posts.
I just did that right today, so hopefully, I got like 40 followers from the last one I did.
That's what I'm saying. It's pay to play, dog. You gotta drop some money.
And then definitely, bro, I'm trying to get married next year, man. So I gotta move ahead on my wedding plans. So those are a few big goals for this year. What's on that board? Those are a little more long term, few years from now, But,
hell
that's
yeah,
kind of it, bro. Keep doing what I've been doing.
Okay. Shout outs and acknowledgments.
I'd like to shout out Gmoe 100%. Thank you, brother, for always being here supporting me, man. Opie behind the camera right now. I'd like to shout out
OP,
my fiance, love of my life, Sophia, my son Ethan, my parents, Erick, Jorge, my siblings, Johnny, Uriel, Kiara, Jaden, fucking my dog Sam. I love you, dude. You can't talk. My grandma, my tita, all my cousins, my family, all my close friends, and everybody who's shown me support, man. All those people. Love you guys.
Hell yeah. Last question. Our audience already kind of knows, but for the new people that may stumble upon this on TikTok, Instagram, wherever you see it, where can people follow you? Where can they get more of Erick Claudio?
Best place to go is my Instagram at I'm Erick Claudio, spelled with a CK, Erick. We'll add it somewhere in the commentary, but that's the place to go. I got my links on there. And yeah, that's kind of the best place for me to connect with people. Instagram, and then my phone number's on my bio, so we could give me a call. I'll take anybody's call if they want to talk.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Fuck it, Opie sneeze behind the camera. We're laughing.
All good, dog. For sure.
This has been another episode of the Let's Get Real podcast. Very special episode. Thank you for allowing me to interview you.
Hell yeah.
The person that's usually doing the interviewing. And how do you usually end it? Is it this?
It could be whatever you want. You're the host. I say my name again.
Okay. My name is Gmoe, and usually we say if you truly believe it, it's already yours. I'm gonna say my little catchphrase, my little slogan. Thank God for God.
Merch coming soon. Peace.
That's it.